Did you know from Revenge of the Sith, Commander Cody is named after a character in a 1930s serial that George liked. Ewan and Hayden trained for 2 months straight, intensely, to prepare for the final battle on Mustafar. All 3 villains in the prequel trilogy represent different parts of Vader. Dooku represents the fallen Jedi, Maul represents the Sith assassin, and Grievous represents the cyborg. You can also see this with their costumes, where Dooku has the same type of cloak and cape as Vader does. Grievous looks a little bit similar to Vader's suit, and Darth Maul wears all black. George and Anthony Daniels were the only ones on set back in 1973 and 2003 on the blockade runner 10 to IV. General Grievous coughing, George Lucas recorded when he had bronchitis. Revenge of the Sith is the second biggest unaltered theatrical re-release in cinematic history. C-3PO has the last line in the prequel trilogy and the first line in the original trilogy. George Lucas cameos in the opera scene as Baron Popanoida. Anakin runs by him when he goes to see Palpatine. The last scene filmed was Anakin running to Palpatine's aid from Mace Windu. A young Han Solo originally appeared and helped Yoda on Kashyyyk, living with the Wookiees. This was cut because ultimately George felt it was connecting the dots too obviously. The Millennium Falcon can be seen flying in Coruscant in the background after they rescue the Palpatine. Fans voted on the color of Obi-Wan's new astromech in the film. Fans were treated to a daily Episode 3 journal log written on StarWars.com every single day Revenge of the Sith was filming. This log was recently re-released on StarWars.com to celebrate the 20th anniversary of Revenge of the Sith. Ian McDiarmid trained for only 3 hours to prepare for his battle against Mace Windu, as there was a miscommunication requiring more training than he was expecting because he thought there was going to be a lot of wide shots. Samuel Jackson accidentally whacked him many times with the lightsabers. Owen Lars was added into the ending using visual effects, as the actor was not available to be at Tunisia at the time. Quinlan Vos originally appeared in the Order 66 deleted scene and was set in an animatic and ready to go, but did not make the final cut. Steven Spielberg helped George come up with ideas for the final 2 lightsaber battles and Order 66. For the scenes where Anakin carries Obi-Wan on his shoulders, a realistic real-life-size dummy of Obi-Wan was made that we could carry around more easily on his shoulders. It took George 33 years to complete his Star Wars saga. Everything about Revenge of the Sith is designed to represent a tragic opera, including how the music is very chorus-like all the way until the end. George Lucas's son cameos as the young Jedi killed before Bail Organa at the Jedi Temple. Jeremy Bulloch plays Boba Fett in the original trilogy, cameos as a pilot aboard Bail Organa's ship. Part of the Mustafar is actually a real model created with lights and chemicals that looks like lava. George wrote many side adventures for R2-D2 in Revenge of the Sith. Many of these ideas did not quite fit the story and instead were used for Clone Wars episodes.